Stop buying lands. Do this instead. Now, everywhere scattered across social media, you would see people tell you to buy land and wait, buy the bush and wait, but they don't tell you the actual truth. You might buy a particular bush and end up losing millions in the process. You might buy a particular land and never see any return on investment. So instead of buying lands, this is what you should do. So my name is Ekene Medichi and I welcome you specially to my YouTube channel. On this channel, we discuss valuable insights and strategies to make, multiply, and manage your money effectively using real estate as a vehicle. So today, what I'm going to be sharing with you is very controversial. You would never hear it out there from the common realtor because they don't want you to know this truth. But I'm exposing it today so that you can make a lot of money while you do this. So stop buying lands. Emphasis on stop. Just for a minute, just stop. Instead, do this. Do this instead. Now, once you have decided to use the real estate vehicle as the system you want to use to make money and multiply your money and manage your money, you must always remember this, that it is not lands that make you rich. There are two things that make you rich, and that is what I'm going to be sharing with you today. Number one is location. Now, if you decide to just buy any random land, let's say you get a land in far away Sambisa, and a realtor is able to convince you that buying here now in the next 4 years, it will double in price. There's a very high propensity that that money that you used to buy that land in Sambisa is far gone. That's what a lot of investors are doing, but that's not you. Why? Because you need to watch this video to the end to know what to buy instead. Start by buying locations. What are locations? Locations are lands, properties, assets that have strategic landmarks around it. So let me say you see two plots of land in two different locations. One is located at just an empty bush. No single project, no single government interest within that location. Then you see another one. That area is a bush, but then there's a proposed government project there. The government have signed a certain amount of money for that project. In the next 5 to 10 years, once that project starts being carried out by the government, what would happen to that location, that land, is that it becomes a strategic location. It is no longer a land. It is a location now. So while it is still on ground, there are things that make it become valuable. It is called landmarks. Now, landmarks are either government projects, tertiary institution, commercial activities, or big industrial organizations moving into a particular region. South. Ibuzo. Why is Ibuzo a very strategic location? Because there's a lot of government parastatals, a lot of military presence. Admiralty University, the Army Barracks, the Nigerian, a lot of military organizations are domiciled in Ibuzo. And the school is located in Delta State Polytechnic, is located in Ogwashuku. So what that does for you is that every single land you buy within that vicinity is no longer just any kind of land. It is a location. So it would multiply your money on the long run. So you are not just speculating. You are not just trying your luck. You are not gambling your money to buy land. You are buying a location. So before you buy that next land, ask yourself, ask the realtor marketing it to you, what are the landmarks within this vicinity? They won't tell you 1 hour away from Admiralty University and you are buying. 1 hour is quite a distance. But at least something within 10, 15, 20, 30 minutes is quite, it's quite negotiable, because as development comes within that particular university or that polytechnic or that military parastatals, it will start spreading to nearby environments. So that is what we say, don't just buy lands. Stop buying lands. Buy locations. The second thing you must always buy is documents. Buy title. or you can call it land titles. Now, there's a scam happening in the industry, but you will not be aware of it. The most cheapest lands are virgin lands. What are virgin lands? Virgin lands are lands from communities, from individuals without any kind of paper. But once a land acquires a title, the title can be in the form of deed. Depending on the area you are, it can be called a deed of assignment, a deed of conveyance, a deed of transfer. The title can be in the form of governor's consent. This is more popular in the southwest, somewhere like Lagos, Ogun State. I was in Ogun State recently. We have some offer. If you are interested in owning a cash flow property with as little as 5 million naira and you start collecting rent for the rest of your life, you can send me a DM. It's located in Ogun State. So in those areas, you see documents like governor's consent, then a certificate of occupancy, which is popularly known as C of O. Now, whenever a land has any of these three documents, always make sure that you request for a survey plan. Now, a survey plan shows you the exact location of your land on paper. So whenever a land has this kind of documents, guess what? It has now increased in value. But if it is a virgin land is just a land without no documents. Please, by all means, make sure that the amount you are pricing or asking for that land is very low. Because when you will spend a lot of money to acquire these documents here. So these are the two things you must ask for. Stop buying lands. Buy location, number one. Then buy land title, number two. So until I come your way again, and if you are interested in beginning your journey of real estate with as little as 500,000 naira deposit in Asaba, Enugu, send me a DM right now. My name is Ekene Medichi, your real estate expert based here in the city of Asaba. Do have a lovely week.